The group, or you got a more of a group? We've got more of a group.
Thank you for coming. I'm going to talk to you about the Gold Star Mothers. That is a culture that no mother would want to belong to. Have any of you heard of the Gold Star Mothers? No one's heard of them? Okay. Well, a Gold Star Mother is a mother who has lost a child to service to our country. And basically, this is what is a symbolization of a service flag. And the blue stars represent someone who's in the family in the military. And the gold stars is for someone who has passed away while serving in the military. Excuse me. And so the name Gold Star Mothers came from the gold stars on the service flag. Those gold stars are sewn over the blue stars. So this family here actually had 5 people that were serving, and 2 of them had died. It was founded by Grace Siebold. Her son George was killed in World War I in aerial combat over France. He actually served in the British Royal Flying Corps, and he became missing. And when he became missing, they couldn't find out what he was doing because he wasn't affiliated with the United States. He was working through them, and finally they found out that he had passed away when they got his remains. They said he passed away. Actually, not his remains, but his things you want to call them, his stuff, basically. So while he was missing, she had gone to hospitals and started helping and volunteering, helping the veterans. And she started got to know other mothers that had lost their sons. And even after she found her son had passed away, she still volunteered. She ended up getting together with about 25 other women, and they formed this group. They would support each other, support the veterans, and do all kinds of volunteer things for veterans. When I'm trying to think of my days here, I'm sorry. In 1928, 25 of the mothers went to Washington, D.C., and they were formally established as the American Gold Star Mothers. In 1936, there was a proclamation that was done for the last Sunday in September to be Gold Star Mother's Day, which I didn't realize that until just recently, and we just had our last Sunday in September. I actually know of 2 Gold Star Mothers. One I've known, this is a picture of her here, this is Elsie. I've known her most of my life. She lost her son Michael in Vietnam. He was the age of 22. He was a Marine, and he's also on the Veterans Memorial. And I actually got to see the Veterans Memorial when I was traveling around. If you ever get that opportunity, I highly recommend it. I wasn't going to go. My sister wanted to go, and her husband had served in Vietnam, so I told her I'd go with her. And when you go there, it's just amazing what you see, seeing the names on the wall and seeing the family members and friends that going there and visiting it. It kind of sets you to realize the loss that happened during wars. It's just amazing. The other woman here pictured is Ganola, and I actually get to talk to Miss Ganola. I know her very well. She lost her son Richard at age 20 to a landmine. Most of his patrol was lost that day. They were in Da Nang in Vietnam, and they were walking. He was in the center of the patrol and stepped on the landmine. And so when I was talking to her, of course, the first thing I asked her was, "Tell me about your son Richard." And she gets this look of pride on her face, and she gets a little teary-eyed. And I'm going to actually read you a quote. What she said was, "He was a Marine. He was 20 years old, on patrol in Da Nang, walking in the middle of the platoon, and stepped on the landmine." I asked her why she joined the Gold Star Mothers, and she said, "It's an honor. I'm able to keep my son's name alive and keep his story alive, and yet help other people and volunteer, help other veterans and get involved." Miss Elsie and she also are honored in parades and different veterans events that they have around for Memorial Day, Veterans Day. And this picture is actually of Miss Elsie laying a wreath. And when she saluted, she was actually thinking about her son. And the gentleman who took the picture actually won an award for it. And as you'll notice, she's wearing white. And all Gold Star Mothers wear white. And actually, when I was doing my research, I had a very hard time finding out why they wore white. There was different explanations as to why that was. One of the explanations was years ago when it started, the woman would wear black when they were in mourning. When the president at the time, he wanted them to, there was so much mourning going on because of World War I, how devastating it was. He wanted to kind of uplift people. So he suggested that they wear the white and then wear the black armband with the gold star on it. And that's what they started to do. Some mothers went for that, others didn't. And others just said for the purity of what their child had done and what their sacrifice was. And I asked her, what do you do? And she says, well, in 2005, there was a local family that lost their son in the war. And she says, I was one of the first people that approached to them and told them I'm available for you, whatever you need. I'm here. I've been there. She says, I can say I've been there. I know what it's like. And so she says, I'm able to be there and for these people. And like I said, she is teary-eyed. She's proud whenever she talks about her son. I've talked to her numerous times about him, other than when I interviewed her for this. And she would just say, it's just my pleasure to be able to help other people. The Gold Star Mothers, it's not about, everybody thinks it's about the grieving. Everybody's going to get together and they're going to grieve about their child. Well, it's not what it's about. It's about their chance to give back, their chance to help other people, the chance to talk about their children and what they lost and what they sacrificed. The one thing I've noticed about them is their calmness and their strength. They love to talk about their children, tell their stories, and to, like I said, serve other veterans and just be there for other veterans and their families and to support those mothers. Whether they join the Gold Star Mothers or not, they want to be there to help them and tell them they're not alone. There are chapters in every single 50 states, the Gold Star Mothers. Some states have more than one. There's one state in Massachusetts, I saw at least 6 on the list, chapters. According to their website, they're here to serve the community, and they help at local hospitals. And one of the things I saw on there was perpetuating the noble principles for which they fought and died. And I thought that was kind of a good summarization of what they do. There was also an article in History Magazine by Christian Kreiser, and it states, the group feels it's their joy to support veterans, their families, and to keep the memory of their children's sacrifice alive in a positive manner. I highly suggest that you learn more about the Gold Star Mothers at goldstarmom.com, and there's a video on there entitled Who We Are by Elizabeth Shaw. It will tell you all about them and what they do, and again, their noble principles. And thank you.